Hey everyone, I didn't think I'd get back here tonight, but this morning I finished off this piece we spoke about yesterday. This is Conversations, and yesterday we left it here. And I did start making a video of me doing all the extra finishing touches, but honestly it was a bit boring because I had no idea where I was going or how to achieve the look I wanted. So I decided to get it done and then come back and show you what I did. Alright, so this is where we finished yesterday with our little bugs added. Bugs. I did go back and add, I don't know if you can see this, I added the shadows. That was new today. That was just to add a little bit more depth to the piece, which I'm very big on adding depth to stuff and adding little details and fine just little things that you guys can find in my art. So this is where I left it. I did add the shadows today. Okay, then I added a gradient map. I love gradient maps. They really do change the emphasis and the colour of a piece and the tone. And really you can see how much difference that makes already. It adds some drama. Then what I did is I did some dodge and burning. So what I did is, this is a light layer. See how it gives that extra light. I'll zoom in a bit to show you guys. Okay, if you can see, I wish I wasn't on that one. Okay, if you can see, let's go back a little bit. Okay, so here is the light. See how it just gives extra to the piece. And then I added some shadows. This is dodging and burning. Okay, the dodging, the dark shade wasn't a lot. I added a little bit just to give it a bit more emphasis. Then from there, I just merged everything onto one layer. Now, Control Alt Shift E is, we call the move. It merges everything onto a new layer, so you don't lose the layers underneath. Be careful when you're merging on Photoshop. Sometimes you can merge, and I think it's Control Shift E, but then you lose everything underneath. So Control Shift Alt E, you still keep all your layers, but it is merged. Okay, then I went into the Nick collection, so I did some filters. This is Clarity Bump. Let me just go so you can see the whole piece. Okay, so this is just give it a real big oomph. Okay, zooming, I merged again. I always do this after when I remember, I always do that merge. Then I did another classic portrait glow. See how it kind of gives it a little bit of a glow? But I still really wasn't happy with it, to be honest. I went into On One, and in On One, I do a dynamic contrast, I do a glow, and I do a vignette. Okay, it changes depending on what the piece is, but it just gives it a little bit more oomph. I went into Topaz. It's called Topaz Studio 2. I use this a lot. I love it. They had another one. The other one I used to use is Topaz Studio. I'm having issues getting it to work with the latest Photoshop, unfortunately, because it's my favourite thing ever. So now I do this, and it's not my best, but I still like it. All right, so this was a melt. I don't know if you can tell, but it really makes, I'm going to zoom in. It's changed the way the leaves are. It kind of melts all those lines. It literally does what it says, which I love. But I did 100% this time. But I did mask out the little girls and the bugs so they weren't so melty. Okay, merged again. Went back into Nick collection. This is one of my favourites too, which is Wildlife. And it's really, really dreamy. Okay, see how dreamy it is? It kind of adds another fairy tale, unreal aspect to the whole thing. I didn't do a colour lookup, so I used, it's called UMZ. I don't even remember where I got that from, so don't even ask me. I did also mask that out a bit. I probably should mask out. Let me just check while we're here. Oh, that's better. Okay, so what I just did then, I just dragged down the layer mask onto the Wildlife. So I'll show you. If I disable that, see how it's still a bit fuzzy? Okay, that's better. I like how the clarity on the people. That's just fixed that, hasn't it? Another gradient map that changed the tone, because remember, this is going to be the partner piece to this one. So I want to get a similar tone to it. It's not the same, and that's okay. Let's get rid of this silly thing from Photoshop. I'll just go add a little bit. Okay, so this is the full piece. Add my signature, which was going to do a quick color overlay which is in the FX menu at the bottom, because it's a little bit bright. I always try and pick a colour from the art piece. And there you go. Conversations is finished, and I'm actually really, really happy with it. So this is She Be Fierce. This is Conversations. And I think they're going to look gorgeous together on my wall. I'm definitely getting these printed. Anyway, hope you guys have a great night. It's about 7:30 here. I've had a massive day at work, but I really wanted to show you this finished piece because I'm really proud of it and I love it. I think I might do a third in the series, so stay tuned. Thanks for joining the studio. Bye, guys.